In this video, we'll talk about a different compression scheme called lossy compression. So this widget claims you can keep the first letter of any word, then remove all of the vowels, and the result will still be readable. So you can type, once you open up this widget, you can type in a sentence and it will compress it, and it will show you the compression rate using this scheme. So can you read my compressed message? I hope you are enjoying computer science. So go ahead and open this widget and play around with it. Find a sentence that's compressed, and then once you have that compressed sentence, come back and attach it as a comment on this slide, and we can try and guess each other's compressed messages. And then talk about in your comment, how is this widget similar to the text compression widget we previously used, and then how is it different? So in the previous lesson, that widget was an example of lossless compression because we could always reverse the process to recreate the original. We could send a compressed message and a key, and it could be reconstructed. This widget is an example of lossy compression because some information gets lost, making this process not reversible. Look at this example of an image compressed using lossy compression. Can you tell what the original image was? It looks like a school bus. And what do you notice about the quality of the image after it has been compressed? The quality is not as good, right? And what do you notice about the compressed file size? So if I go down here, I can see the original size and the compressed size. So by compressing this image, I've lost some of the details, but I can still determine what it is, and I've saved a lot of space. We want to use this image for a particular purpose, and we need to decide how much lossy compression we want to use. So I'm going to show you some different scenarios, and then you vote as a comment on this slide. How much compression should we allow? So the first scenario is that you are sending this as a text message to your friend, but you've almost run out of data on your phone plan. So would you want to use no compression up to a large amount of compression? And the second scenario, you're a crime scene photographer, and this image is part of a crime scene. So would you want no compression up to a large amount of compression? And what about this one? This image is part of a satellite imaging assignment for the military being used for intelligence gathering. No compression up to large amount. And you are a social media manager posting this to an Instagram story for an event that's happening right now. And the last one, this image will be part of a collage where 100 copies will be stitched together to make a larger image. So when is it a good idea to use lossless compression? When should you use lossy compression? And what are the important factors in making that decision? And remember, lossy compression is a process for reducing the number of bits needed to represent something in which some information is lost or thrown away. And this process is not reversible. So take a moment and post your thoughts as a comment on this slide.